going on with the Divine Masculine Collective? Stay tuned to find out. Peace and namaste, divine souls, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to tap into Divine Masculine's energies and see what's going on in their individual lives, okay, right now, all right? So let's get into it, all right? As always, take the messages that resonate with you and your journey and leave the messages that do not, okay? Because this is a general reading. One message may resonate with you. All the messages may resonate with you, okay? Just use your discernment, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading with me where you can get clarity on your personal journey, a reading that's dedicated to you, check out my description box below and book a reading. Let's heal together, okay? All right, let's get into it. What's going on with these Divine Masculines? What's going on with the Divine Masculine Collective? So firstly, we have this card that's on the side that says, do you think we will ever move beyond the past? Okay, and I set that card out because I don't even have this deck. Okay, so messages unsaid from your divine counterpart. I don't even have this deck. So I feel like this message definitely wanted to come out. So that's something that's on Divine Masculine's mind right now. Is like, do you think that we can ever move away from the past and move to a future, a solid future in which we are happy and flowing and growing? Okay. So I'm definitely feeling like, you know, these Divine Masculines are heavily thinking about the future, right? Okay. They're heavily thinking about the future and what they want in their future and how they can make that happen. Okay. There definitely are some fears coming up that, you know, Divine Feminine won't ever fully forgive them, or, you know, they'll never be able to really move past what they've done, okay? And I really feel like this is a reflection of their past relationships, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of these Divine Masculines in past relationships, toxic, unhealthy relationships, things were said, people said that they forgave before they truly did forgive, and you know, the partner was petty, bringing up things all the time, saying they forgave them, but they really didn't. So they would, like, you know, they would have a chip on their shoulder all the time. But the difference between those toxic partners and Divine Feminine is the fact that Divine Feminine forgives, okay? Divine Feminine forgives, and it's also, it can be easier for Divine Feminine to forgive because Divine Feminine has an understanding and an understanding of this world, physical and spiritual, that really puts Divine Feminine in the position to be able to not only say they forgive, but actually forgive to a point where, you know, this connection can actually move forward without, you know, being petty and, you know, like, well, when you did this, and it's like, well, I thought you forgave me for that. Like, you know, those tussles that come with like toxic relationships, this is very different when it comes to Divine Feminine. But Divine Masculines will find that out, but this is definitely what they're thinking about right now. Bottom of the deck, we have emotional withdrawal. Okay, this is 8 of Cups energy, and with this green and this 8, this is telling me that your Divine Masculine very well could be focusing on their finances right now, their career, their money flow, right? I feel like they're not really connected with their emotions right now when it comes to their physical reality. So if I was someone who was your Divine Masculine's friend, and I was like, if I had to describe to you like what your Divine Masculine looks like to me, like when we're hanging out and spending time together, I would say stuff like, yeah, you know, Divine Masculine is here but not really here. Divine Masculine is very much like in their head. I could tell that they're like daydreaming, and they're, you know, there's somewhere they would rather be, and there is somewhere they would rather be, right? Happy with their Divine Feminine. And so with this emotional withdrawal, I just really feel like these Divine Masculines have been disconnected from their physical reality. And yep, my throat chakra. And I feel like the people around them are definitely noticing. They may not know why, but they're definitely noticing something's going on with Divine Masculine, okay? First card we have here is Triumph, okay? 7. It's a major arcana card. If you know what the 7, a major arcana is, or if you want to look it up for me really quick, please put it in the comments, because this deck correlates with the tarot deck, and I cannot remember what the 7 is. But Triumph. So I feel like these Divine Masculines are focused right now. Like, Divine Masculine Collective, they're focused on being triumphant. Not only when it comes to this connection, but also when it comes to, like, you know, their careers and, you know, their happiness in their lives. Like, I just feel like they're really feeling confident right now. So this last full moon we had in Aries, I definitely feel like really helped Divine Masculine release, you know, fears of being successful, release, you know, people pleasing and all these different things that have held them back in the past. Okay, they definitely this full moon, this past full moon really helped them get rid of. Okay, so they're coming towards this new moon with a newfound like confidence, new discovered confidence and courage to do what they have to do to be where they want to be. Okay, for sure. So it makes sense to me that they're seeming more, you know, emotionally withdrawn from their you know, their physical realities, because I'm really getting the feeling that their physical realities really do not resonate with their internal realities anymore. There's very much a disconnect, I'm hearing. Okay, a disconnect. Okay, so we're gonna get some clarity on this triumph, okay, and see why this is here. Already my throat chakra has been going, you know, wild throughout this reading. It hasn't been too crazy, but I'm definitely noticing some different bumps in the road when it comes to getting this message out. So that's very much telling me that Divine Masculines are working on their throat chakra. And then look at this, we have the Queen of Cups. Look at all this blue, right? They're really working up the courage to speak their truths about their emotions. I feel like these Divine Masculines have been, look at this side by side, right? Queen of Cups, and we also have emotionally withdrawal. Yeah, like my throat chakra going crazy. So I feel like with these being next to each other, I feel like it used to be like very much the norm for Divine Masculine to be emotionally withdrawn and like emotionally unavailable and distant within their individual lives. They're not used to speaking their truths about how they feel, and you know, their feelings being embraced and respected and appreciated. They're used to their feelings being stomped on and belittled and all these different things. So I just really feel like these Divine Masculines have, you know, experienced a very unfortunate reality when it came to being raised and, you know, their relationship with their emotions. Okay, this is definitely a reflection of their upbringing, their parents, the people who raised them, right? A projection, right, that they took on as their own. And I feel like they're finally starting to you know, separate themselves from what they've been taught versus their truth. And that's why they're so disconnected from their physical reality right now, because their truth is so far away from their internal truth is so far from their physical like truth right now, that it's getting really hard to stay in these spaces for Divine Masculine, for sure. Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, more Pentacle energies. Like I said, there's a focus on money right now, for sure. I feel like this Divine Masculine wants to spoil you. This is very much the energy of your Divine Masculine's love language, maybe gift giving. Okay, because I'm definitely seeing that they want to spoil you. And although it's like, yes, money isn't everything, this is just something, this is a reality for a lot of these Divine Masculines. Is like, I feel that I need to be at a certain place financially to be able to have a stable, committed relationship with Divine Feminine, because the way that I want to spoil Divine Feminine, like, it would make them feel worse to be in a connection with Divine Feminine and not be able to do the things that they like they naturally want to do for Divine Feminine, versus being present in this uncomfortability of separation in order to prepare to give Divine Feminine all the things that they want to give Divine Feminine. Okay, so yeah, Four of Pentacles, you're definitely saving. This is if you're resonating with this, the likelihood of your Divine Masculine's love language being giving is high. You know, surprising you with trips and surprising you with little gifts and like, oh, I remember you said you wanted this, so like, hey, I got this for you. Like, so I feel like if you're not used to someone spoiling you materially, get used to it, because this Divine Masculine I'm tapping into is very much in the energy of spoiling and giving you the world, right? That's something they really definitely want to do. Okay, so the second card we have here is Spiritual Strength. So before we get into spiritual strength, I do want to plug that tomorrow is Tuesday, and every single Tuesday I have Tarot Tuesday over on my IG, okay? And during Tarot Tuesday, it's the only time you can get a live reading with me from 6:30 Eastern Standard Time until like, 8:45-ish Eastern Standard Time. And we always have a great time. We have a party, okay? Always giving the good tea. So if you want to participate, come hang out and get some like a little mini personal reading with me on live. Make sure you come hang out with us tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time on IG. Okay, come hang out with us. Anyways, so we have spiritual strength here. So I feel like these divine masculines are in this energy of completion. Yeah, especially with this 9. These divine masculines are in this energy of like completion, okay? And because they're in this energy of completion, I'm feeling like their physical, like I feel like their reality might be a bit challenging for them. Why? Because the race is always the most challenging the closer you get to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I really feel like these divine masculines are very much on like final exam energy. And because there's so much in this final exam energy, I feel like their lives are tough, man. And it's just like after this final exam is over and they're able to move on to their, next grade, next chapter, next whatever, they're going to be equipped with such an amazing spiritual strength, especially considering that a lot of these divine masculines are not spiritual before this connection, okay? This connection shows them spirituality, femininity, and all of in between. And I feel like, for them to become this spiritual being that, this connection, separation, and spirit has really brought them to be is really powerful, okay? But to clarify spiritual strength, we have the Chariot, okay? We have the Chariot, and we'll also get one more card. Ace of freaking Cups, okay? Bottom of the deck, the Sun. Cannot make this shit up, okay? Two aces on the board, as well as the most positive the most positive card in the entire deck, on top of the 10 of freaking Pentacles. Like I said, completion, okay? Completions, endings, new beginnings, okay? We have the 10 of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, this is definitely on the up and up energy. So these divine masculines are definitely going through it right now. Like they're in this crunch, right? They're in this crunch time, I'm hearing, in which they're learning a lot of stuff in a short period of time. And they're implementing all of these things in their final exam, also in a short period of time, okay? But all this is bringing them to this Ace of Cups, the strength, the courage, etc., all that's needed in order to bring forward to this Ace of Pentacles energy is what's going to come from them completing this chapter that they're working on completing, okay? For sure. We have the crown chakra. Like I said, these divine masculines are more spiritual than they've ever been, okay? They're more spiritual than they've ever been. They're more tapped in than they've ever been. They're more passionate than they've ever been, okay? And that's all, because of this connection, okay? This is all because of what this connection has showed them, taught them, okay? This connection has been such and is such a learning journey for divine feminine and divine masculine, and being on this journey truly is an honor, but it most definitely is bittersweet as well, okay? But I am seeing that these divine masculines are really tapped into their inner feminine energy and, their intuition and, their higher chakras right now. And that's something that's really important for divine masculine to come into physical union with divine feminine, because part of this integration, this inner union, right? Inner union between divine masculine and divine feminine has to happen before outer union happens. So part of inner union for divine masculine is, trusting their intuition, tapping into, their spiritual side and, the femininity when it comes to, their spirituality, okay? So let's get some clarity on this crown chakra. Because look at this, we also have the third eye chakra highlighted too. Like I said, their higher chakras are online in ways they've never been before, okay? Let's tap into this crown chakra. we have the High Priestess. Yep, like I said, they're tapping into their, what did I say? Their higher feminine spirituality energy. Like they're not only experiencing their intuition, they're listening and they're trusting and they're moving in a very sacred way right now. Okay, 555 on the timer. Yeah, it was about time for this change. They're moving in a more sacred manner now. Okay, 8 of Cups in reverse. Right? They're giving up those, those old, limiting beliefs when it comes to love and emotions and relationships, right? Look at this, another 10. Major endings, major endings, right? 8 endings for new beginnings. Yeah. But like I said, I feel like they're starting to, really see the truth about their lives with this third eye chakra and this crown chakra. And I'm feeling like with this 8 of Cups being reversed, that divine masculines are really like starting to see things from a more bird's eye view when it comes to like, why they experience certain heartaches and why they experience certain pain. And because they are looking at this way, they're able to change the narrative, one, and they're also able to heal. So they can be open for new love. So they can be open for love, a different love than they've ever experienced before. Okay, openness. That's definitely what's gonna come from, these divine masculines finishing up these lessons. Openness and trust, going with the flow when it comes to love. Okay, so we're gonna get some last messages from Divine Masculine Collective from my messages from your Divine Counterpart deck. This deck is no longer available for purchase, but should I make it available for purchase again? Let me know. I definitely have some new decks coming. So if you are a reader or if you're interested in getting into reading for the Twin Flame Collective or more, make sure you stay tuned because I have some decks coming soon. Okay, do you have any suggestions of decks that you would like to see from me in the future, or do you have any suggestions for readings you would like to see from me in the future? If you do, please hit my comment section below and let me know. Okay, so we're just gonna get 2 messages from Divine Masculine and close this out. All right, the first card we have here is You're So Sexy. Fiery energy. This divine masculine is super passionate about you and super passionate about this connection. And because they're super passionate about you and this connection, it's like they're putting a fire under their ass to do whatever's necessary to move on to this next level, this next chapter. Bottom of the deck, you're my heaven on earth. Okay, they're very much saying like, you're my heaven on earth. You make me so happy. You've made me feel like I've never felt before. Look at this. I've never felt a love like this before. Okay, so you're making them feel in ways that they never knew that they would feel. And yes, that's uncomfortable, but they are starting to embrace the discomfort and understanding that this discomfort is going to be accompanied by ultimate happiness and fulfillment. Okay. Oh, that was such a beautiful reading. I loved it. Okay, if this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. Okay, make sure you hit the like button so we can get this video out to everybody who needs to see it. Okay, comment below some arm emojis, like like the strength emoji. I don't know what that would consider, arm muscle, bicep emoji, if you made it all the way down here, because these divine masters are working on their strength and we're supporting that. We love that for them. Okay, so make sure you subscribe if you're not already a part of the family. Join the family, follow my socials. Stay tuned because we have new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Till next time, peace.